Now Chris will take us on a tour of the functions and features of the toolbars and apps on your LG CreateBoard. Take it away, Chris.
Now that we are looking at our CreateBoard, let's take a look at some of our key features and settings before we dive into the apps. So up top we have our clock, and we can set our date and time from our settings. It's automatically set right now. We have our Wi-Fi functionality. Can connect to networks. Ethernet, if we are plugged in, we can actually plug in directly to the back of the device. We have our sound amplification. We have our screen brightness. And then we have the ability to switch to other devices. So I could switch to my PC on the other side. Okay, or as you saw, back to Android, which we're looking at, HDMI. If I have a Windows laptop or an iMacBook connected, I could do HDMI, Type-C, VGA. Okay. Up top, we have the CreateBoard Share activator. That's what I'm going to call it. I think it's great. CreateBoard Share allows us to share what's on our CreateBoard directly with our students and their devices. So if they have a Chromebook or they have a laptop or they have iPads, we can push what's on the device here to their devices. We have an entire module dedicated to the CreateBoard Share to teach you how to use it and look at some of the functions. So we encourage you to look at that. I won't dive too much into this, but this is what it would look like. And that's a screen broadcast, so I can broadcast to other screens. Students can also share to my screen onto the CreateBoard if I give them permission. And I can actually have up to 9 devices pushing to my board at any given time. What I like about that is students can visually display their work. We could do a gallery walk together. There's lots of great creative uses for students projecting their devices to the board. If students do have a device, a phone, can actually grant them the ability to control certain aspects, share movies to it, and so forth. So be sure to check out that module for everything. On our board, we have 2 sides of the board. We have a little dock here, and that's available on either side of the board. And we will unpack the dock section by section as we go throughout our discovery and our learning right now. Okay, let's take a look at the center section of apps here. So the center section of apps have been added over here. You'll see them there. And let's first take a look at them sequentially. So we have our cloud drive. And so we have cloud drive, which is Google's